What's up, friends of the good mood? This is Manni and welcome to the Nemesis as a tank. If you take a look at the upper left corner, guys, 370,000 HP. That's as much as you can get onto this thing, guys, and it's with armor modules only. I didn't use any, last stand or anti-control. I just stuffed as much armor in there as I can, and even though the enemy is running here the shield breaker with his invader, he doesn't stand a chance, man. This thing is gonna rock. Alright, and to the right is another Fenrir coming up. So this is going to be an interesting encounter. Let's recharge some of our weapons because we're suppressed anyways. And once the suppression ended, boom! In the face. And let's brawl against the Fenrir who also activates the shield breaker module. Oh, come on, guys. I never use a Pantheon robot, okay? Now I finally use a Pantheon robot and everyone has shield break. Are you kidding me, guys? Alright, anyways, do you see what we're doing to this poor Fenrir? Jesus, this guy gets eaten alive. And there comes a Spectre, and guess what he has? What does he have? That's right, shield breaker ability. But thankfully, I was able to outrange him, and he didn't get in range and fire at me. Whew. So, the first encounter is gone, and that's time for subscribe if you haven't done that yet, guys. There's an Outchun is flying in. If you haven't yet subscribed and you want me to beat that Outchun, then subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that yet, guys. Here comes the Outchun. Why did you fly over here, buddy? Why did he fly over here? I don't understand. If he had just, stayed in safety or landed behind safety, nothing would have happened to him. I don't know, but he used his stealth and then he landed with no chance to do anything in front of me. This guy is running shield breaker, by the way. Did you see that? So I get back into safety. And now there's an Outchun coming from behind. There's an Outchun coming from the other side. And there's another Outchun coming because I pre-recorded this gameplay, so I know it's going to happen. Phase shift and bringing down the first Outchun, opening the shield. And as the second one feels safe, he's gonna get hit by the whole retribution. And there is somehow a third Outchun, wherever the heck this guy's came from. We're gonna use the built-in, the shield of the Nemesis again, because it recharges so nicely fast that you can use this very often. And I would now get here in safety and recharge my shield, because he activated his ability already. I would have walked behind the corner, waited, and then killed him afterwards. But unfortunately, he locked me down and sealed the deal with this lockdown. Damn it! Stupid lockdown. But I'm also utilizing lockdown here on it, so I can't complain, right? It would be ridiculous if I'd complain about it. Stupid lockdown. So, let's go forward here and do more. And in the course of this video, I'm also gonna test whether or not it's better to have last stand or max armor on the Nemesis. Because the Nemesis has a decent amount of health, and with more armor, they benefit even more so, right? However, no last stand means you can't fight or defend yourself from an incoming attack that is overwhelmingly strong, and you have no shield ready or something, right? So the phase shift, however, is there. So let's go and do this, right? Let's test. In the first match, we're running no last stand. In the second match, we're running last stand on the Nemesis. Let's see which one does better. And also, I'm gonna show you why I think the phase shift is the hard counter to last stand. Okay? I'm sure I'm gonna show you this later. For now, let's just go in here and kill these guys. It's best to just come in from behind and sweep all the kills. Nothing, you don't deserve those kills, but you get them anyways. Okay, boom. Here we have a Leech with last stand and anti-control. So I'm using my shield first, which means he uses his ability, right? That's normal. You use the shield and the built-in weapons, he uses the ability to avoid any damage coming in. Then I use phase shift, and as I come out of phase shift, even though I do not have the pilot skill with 25% longer phase shift duration, sorry. I have the shield ready pretty much, and I can shield myself again. And since the Nemesis can nicely shoot over corners or over obstacles like that, we can do a monstrous amount of damage here against this Fenrir too, and then try and get ourselves back in safety. Recharge the shield, and as you see how quickly it comes back. And this, by the way, is a nicely leveled Fenrir. That's not a horrible Fenrir with level 3 or something in Mark 1. This may actually be somewhere Mark 2, or it's a max Mark 1 Fenrir or something, but it's a well-leveled one, and it got destroyed relatively quickly here, because the firepower of the Nemesis is pretty tough. So here we have the same Leech again, and this time he's more careful. He's like, oh god, how did I lose this before? Okay, I gotta have to do this better. Anti-control, see that? He would be locked now, but unfortunately anti-control stopped the lockdown. So I'm doing the phase shift again as he comes closer. And after that, I can bring up my shield again and have him finally locked down. And his last stand is triggered and he's gone. Full meta Leech with last stand and anti-control got destroyed. However, he didn't have phase shift. If he had phase shift, then he would have also done a lot of damage to me. And maybe with the last stand on top of that, he would have probably won. So if he had phase shift and last stand, then maybe I would not have won this fight, right? But without the last stand, no, without the phase shift, it was definitely doable. Not just doable, we did it twice in a row now. We killed him twice. And it was even so that I was being attacked before by other people a million times. And this thing is still ripping apart the enemies. How many kills did we get with this one Nemesis? I don't even know, man. It's insane. Alright, so bringing up the weapons here, firing the built-in rockets and everything we've got. Do we get the Fenrir? Do we get him? What? Wait a minute, I just got something else. Look, I'm firing at the Fenrir and I'm getting the outshone behind him. That was like a drive-by kill. He was collateral damage. I was firing at the Fenrir. That is funny as heck, man. Alright, here again with a phase shift, surviving until the ability comes back up and then getting this guy. And as if that wasn't enough already, the other guy from behind comes back again thinking that maybe it's his moment to get a free kill, realizing that nope, it's actually not a good moment for a free kill because we're walking back into safety real quick and doing a lot of damage against his outshone that has no more stealth. Okay, and coming out again. Okay. I didn't remember if I was going to get him or not because I played this a while ago and then I'm doing the post-commentary over it. 3-point-something million damage. What a nice match. So, let's jump into a match where we have last stand now, okay? What do we do against a jumping Mercury? That's right. We're going to use the phase shift because it protects us from the explosion and from his stealth at the same time. And after that, he gets destroyed. Then we have here a Blitz robot who gets a lot of damage by my built-in rockets. See this? He got hit by all of those, pretty much. So he should have really been a little bit more away from the corner. But now he does a good thing. He baits me. See that? I thought it's a good time to attack him now. And it turns out that he baited me pretty hard. And now I'm suppressed. And the only reason I survived this now is because I'm having the last stand, right? In this case, without the last stand, well, okay, I would have had to use phase shift. With the phase shift, I would have had the same result, even with less damage taken. But still, last stand would have helped here a lot, right? And here is the reason why I think phase shift is the counter to Quantum Radar. Look what we're doing. Now he has Quantum Radar and I have no more shield, so I just activate the phase shift. And after the phase shift, his Quantum Radar is gone, and I can take him... Sorry, his last stand is gone, and I can take him on. Wow. So, I never really thought about it that way, but it seems the the phase shift is actually the counter to last stand. Who would have thunk it? Alright, and here I showed you one thing that the Nemesis can do so insanely well, okay? The fact that you have this quick regeneration of the Nemesis ability. I don't know why we're not seeing more Nemesis on the battlefield because they're really, really good. And see, the Ares has the shield, I have my shield. I walk out, activate my shield, knowing that he will have to activate his shield too in order to avoid the damage. But here's the thing, while his ability is now starting to reload, his ability starts reloading now. And my ability is already reloaded, okay? He's got like 17 seconds or so on the counter. He was super lucky with this lockdown shot right here. He fired one really badly aimed shot around the wall and it insta-locked me. And that's why he was able to, you know, kind of get as far as he did now. But now, thankfully, I'm within the shield and I can take him down as he walks away with the shield. But that's what makes the Nemesis so incredibly good, the fact that you have this shield that comes up so often, and the built-in rocket launchers as well. You can walk out and fire at a Leech, or activate your shield and look at the Leech. And the Leech robot will definitely use his resistance and his leeching ability because he doesn't want to take all the damage from these rockets, right? And so he activates the ability and it goes for 10 seconds, and by the time he reaches you or so, his ability is gone and you can attack him with your shield that is freshly recharged. And that's, although we're spending a lot of power cells, that's not good, man. Too much power cells. Manni, you're spending too many power cells right now. But we're doing, yeah, we're fighting a lot of stealth things and a lot of, you know, Leech or powerful Ares and stuff like that. And having a phase shift is definitely useful. And we are not even, I'm not even sure if we're ever gonna use this last stand. The robot we're running right now, this might actually be the last one we need for this 3-minute match. Let's see if this is possible, okay? I'm activating here the built-in rockets and doing some nice sweet damage to him as he is locked. See that? He really doesn't like that. Now he decides to come out and double dash. And I decided to go with the shield here, walk backwards, deal some nice damage, and then brawl him away. But it seems like he's running healing module, and he's really healing up fast. So we did actually have our last stand triggered. Wow. From one Bulgazari. Nice job, Bulgazari, there with your healing. I didn't think you would counter heal so much so quick. But the last stand wasn't necessary for this battle, right? The second he activated the last stand, he was dead. So it was kind of a worthless last stand here. Nah. Those are the worst last stands, the ones that don't help you. Here's a T-Falcon healing up at the meantime. And then switching back to this. In this case, it didn't even help me, right? I could have just... Because I didn't need the shield afterwards, so I could have just taken him out directly without going into a phase shift. Need something to drink. Alright. I activated the last stand on the Ares. Unfortunately, my plan was to kill him, but the Fenrir has shield break, and so he kills him through the shield, which I couldn't do because I didn't have shield break here on this thing. But I personally believe the Nemesis, the best thing you can put on the Nemesis is the phase shift. Because you have your shield, then you have phase shift, and after the phase shift you have your shield. This is so insane. And it kills even the toughest robots in the game. And let's face it, the Nemesis is not really a robot as powerful as the Leech, right? If we're talking max meta, then we're talking Aochun, Leech, maybe Ares, and this kind of stuff, right? Most people wouldn't consider the Nemesis the ultra max meta bot, right? But I think it actually is that powerful. Again, here countering last stand with phase shift. In my opinion, with a short ability cooldown, it really is an extremely powerful robot that should not be messed with. I mean, you should not underestimate the power of the Nemesis. It's called Nemesis for a reason. Last stand, so I'm sending my rockets now. So after the last stand, the rockets hit. And boom, there goes, boom goes the dynamite. Boom goes the Ares. Alright, we have an Ares here. Sorry, an Aochun. Firing with his Avengers. Doing a lot of damage to us. I'm activating the shield. I wanted to force him into the activation of his ability, but he got locked down. So, in this case, I don't actually have to use phase shift. I locked him successfully. He's not even... Why is he not shooting me? That's interesting. So I'm shooting him now with the rockets and the other weapons. I guess he knew that if he fired at me, I had the shield anyways. I'm pretty sure he knew I have my shield ready. Because it is the player who's second, so he's probably a good player, and he knows how the game works. Right? Alright, here is a Falcon in front of us. And this Ares in the back is getting killed by shield break. He had the shield, but it didn't help him. I'm waiting for the kill shot. Boom, there's the kill shot. I was gonna make sure this Aochun is not gonna get my kill. So, how do you think we're gonna get out of this, okay? We still have a last stand and we have a phase shift. We're being attacked by a fully recharged Ares from behind with his shield. And we are being attacked by a last standing Aochun with his last stand ready. So, we got this guy down. He activates the shield. I'm activating phase shift. In the meantime, the Aochun behind us is being attacked by someone else. And we can now, despite his shield break, get this guy down and afterwards get this guy down. We actually came out of this with both kills. And now we have the shield ready, which we can use to attack yet another guy with rocket launchers. But yeah. Still flying out Shun behind us again, and shielded our Ares in front of us. Ugh. Yeah, that is not exactly the best scenario to be in. Activating the built-in weapons, dealing maximum damage to this guy, trying to get the kill. Unfortunately, didn't happen. Kill got stolen by someone else, or taken by someone else. Not really stolen, because it wasn't ours to begin with. But you should always try and use every chance to get a kill, right? In free-for-all. It's about using any chance there is to get a kill, no matter what. No matter if it's your kill or whatever, you gotta try and make it, try it. You gotta try it, try and get it. So, where are the enemies? What a powerful robot the Nemesis is, in my opinion, really. Last stand on this guy released, and after his last stand, we got it. Nice. Here's an outshun. He already flew here, I guess, and we're ready to take him on. That was just a little bit later. Weird. That was a weird cut in the game. As I said, this was already recorded a few days ago, and I'm cutting the good moments together for you guys to avoid any boring stuff in between. Any walking sequences. Now, this guy probably has the shield breaker like anyone right now. So instead of using the shield as he stealth jumps, I'm using the phase shift, which is the much better way to do, because phase shift cannot be countered by anything. So we're phase shifting now for the duration of his stealth jump, and then I'm running my shield, and of course he actually does have shield breaker. See that? So my shield was worthless, but at least I was protected during his stealth jump. So 2.1 million damage, slightly more than the other guy, and the Nemesis as a monstrous tank. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and comment down below. And if you haven't already, hit subscribe, as brutal as a man can hit, for more. Thanks for bearing with me. You guys are awesome. As always, Manni-Gaming signing off. Bye-bye.